Over the past week, we have not seen a shortage of stupid takes coming mostly from Republicans about how to handle the gun crisis here in the United States. Ted Cruz thinks we don't need to address guns, we need to address doors. Marjorie Taylor Greene and others say that it's not a gun problem, it's a we're not listening to God enough problem. And there have been plenty of other stupid folks, but nobody has emerged dumber this week than, of course, Lauren Boebert. During an interview with Sean Hannity this week, Lauren Boebert had this to say about the crisis in America. When 9/11 happened, we didn't ban planes, we secured the cockpit. I want our schools secured, I want their children protected, and I want teachers that can protect themselves and their students. And do you know what? We can achieve this without trying to disarm law-abiding citizens. True, and nobody's calling for the complete disarmament of American citizens, at least nobody in a serious position of power. Sure, there's some folks online who say that, but in reality, nobody that could actually do anything about it is saying disarm everyone. But Lauren, the reason you have the dumbest take here is because we didn't just secure the cockpits after 9/11. It changed air travel across the globe forever in ways that we're still dealing with today. Full body scanners weren't in fact a thing at most airports prior to 9/11. Taking your shoes off to get on a plane wasn't a thing. We make sure that we go through everything, taking your laptops out of your backpacks. All of this was changed because of 9/11, and that's just a small portion of it. And we did it, of course, to keep people safe. We have a federal no-fly list, right? We scan people, we check IDs, we double-check IDs. We don't let just anybody waltz into an airport anymore. You know, back in the day, I'm sure a lot of people watching this remember, you used to be able to go into an airport without a ticket, walk through security, and take your family, your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever it is, your kids, all the way to the gate. Hell, you used to be able to meet people at the gate instead of having to meet them down at the baggage claim. All of that changed because we put new rules in place to protect people. And yes, some of these rules are a little bit annoying, but it's done to keep people safe. It wasn't just secure the cockpit. It was enact all kinds of federal regulations to make sure that this never happened again. And most importantly, with that no-fly list, to make sure that potentially dangerous people didn't have access to these things that are used to kill people. In the case of 9/11, it was planes. We don't have that here in the United States on the federal level to prevent dangerous people, potentially dangerous people, from getting their hands on weapons like semi-automatic rifles capable of killing dozens of people in just a few seconds. So you see, if we were using your same logic, if we were enacting the same kinds of regulations that we did in a post-9/11 world, we would be able to prevent more of these tragedies, Lauren. But you don't seem to understand that because, like most Republicans, you don't want to understand it. And isn't that always the problem with things like this, with these tragedies? You have deeply unserious people who are in charge of handling serious problems. And that never ends well for anybody. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.